Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to HybridXO, the channel bringing you NFL highlights from your favorite players. I'm doing this video a bit different, so please leave feedback in the comments if you would like to see future videos like this. Also, please like and subscribe to support the channel. Anyways, we're going to be going over my 2021 NFL mock draft, so let's jump right into it. With the first pick in the 2021 NFL mock draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars will select Trevor Lawrence, quarterback from Clemson. Now, I feel as though this is the most sure pick in the NFL draft this year. The Jaguars have been in need of a quarterback for years and years. Also, them being in the middle of a rebuild solidifies this pick that much more. Lawrence is definitely the answer they've been looking for, putting up a 34-1 win-loss record in the 3 years he was quarterback at Clemson. Dude put up video game numbers at Clemson, and I'm sure it won't take long for that to transfer to the NFL. With the second pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets will select Zach Wilson, quarterback from BYU. Now that the Jets got a brand new head coach and have traded away Sam Darnold, they're definitely looking for the quarterback of the future with this pick. Zach Wilson will be that quarterback. Dude has a great arm and put up a 33-3 touchdown to interception ratio. Some people even have made the comparison to Patrick Mahomes. With the third pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers will select Justin Fields, quarterback from The Ohio State. Now, this pick is kind of a toss-up. The 49ers could go Justin Fields or Trey Lance with this pick. I just feel as though Fields is a bit more NFL ready and is already a proven winner. Fields put up 22 touchdowns to 6 interceptions while also adding 5 rushing touchdowns in 2020. I think Fields would be a great fit in the Kyle Shanahan's offense, considering Fields' electric playmaking ability. With the fourth pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons will select Kyle Pitts, tight end out of Florida. Standing at 6'5", 245 pounds, Pitts is a monster and could very well be the best skill player coming out of this draft. Pitts was a great tight end at Florida, and he put up huge numbers. With the fifth pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals will select offensive tackle Penei Sewell out of Oregon. I feel like the only real competition with this pick is Jamar Chase, considering Chase and Burrow played together at LSU. The problem I have with that is Sewell is a much more needed position for the Bengals. I mean, look at how many times Joe Burrow got sacked last year. Also, this receiving class is stacked, so they can always adjust that in later rounds. With the number 6 pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins will select Jamar Chase, wide receiver out of LSU. Now I love this pick because I feel like the Dolphins are one piece away from being contenders and Chase is that piece. Chase opted out of the 2020 season, but don't let that fool you. Chase was Joe Burrow's number 1 receiver on LSU's championship run in 2019. There's a reason Justin Jefferson was the number 2 receiver for LSU behind Chase. With the 7th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions will select Devonta Smith, wide receiver from Alabama. Smith truly had a season for the ages in 2020, putting up 117 receptions, 1,856 yards, and 16 touchdowns. This would win him the Heisman Trophy, making him only the 4th wide receiver to ever receive this award in its storied history. The Lions are a team in a rebuild, and Smith is a nice piece to help them become contenders. With the 8th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers will select Micah Parsons, linebacker from Penn State. Now, I was originally going to go quarterback with this pick, but now that the Panthers have traded for Sam Darnold, I believe they will go defense with this pick. If they do, Parsons is the pick. He's the best linebacker in this draft and a menace for opposing offenses. He would be an anchor for that young, up-and-coming defense. With the 9th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos will select Mac Jones, quarterback from Alabama. Now, the reason I chose to go quarterback here is because Drew Lock is not the answer for Denver. Denver has a fantastic roster, but is missing solid quarterback play. With Jones having the highest ceiling out of all the quarterbacks this year and being a proven winner, this is a great pick for Denver. Plus, Jones already has ties with Jerry Jeudy from playing at Bama together. With the 10th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys will select Patrick Surtain, cornerback out of Alabama. Surtain is widely regarded as the best cornerback coming out of the draft, and for good reason. Standing at 6'2", 203 pounds, Surtain has the ideal frame for the position. He's a tall, long, and rangy cornerback, and should have instant success on a Dallas defense, which was one of the worst in the league last year. With the 11th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Giants will select Jalen Waddle, wide receiver from Alabama. The Giants have been in need of a perennial wide receiver since OBJ has left. Jalen Waddle is just that. Waddle is one of the best run-after-catch prospects to ever come out of the draft, getting comparisons to the likes of Tyreek Hill and Santana Moss. The Giants will be one of the most dynamic offenses in the NFL if they get Waddle with Golladay and Saquon. With the 12th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles will select J.C. Horn, cornerback out of South Carolina. The NFL is always hungry for cornerback prospects who are able to play press man coverage. Horn could be one of the best press man cover corners to come out of college in recent years. Dude has that dog mentality. Horn's size, athleticism, and coverage ability make him one of the best prospects coming out of the draft. With the 13th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers will select Rashawn Slater, offensive tackle out of Northwestern. Slater was a terrific left tackle at Northwestern. He opted out of the 2020 season, but turned in a phenomenal pro day. The Chargers have been needing help to protect their young star quarterback Justin Herbert, and Slater would be just that for them. With the 14th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings will select Elijah Vera Tucker, offensive lineman out of USC. After initially announcing he would opt out of the 2020 season, Vera Tucker returned to the field and had an amazing campaign. Vera Tucker is one of the most versatile linemen in this draft and would be an instant impact for the Vikings. With the 15th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots will select Trey Lance, quarterback out of North Dakota State. Lance is one of the most intriguing prospects coming out of the draft in my opinion. The dude is physically gifted, standing at 6'3", 224 pounds, and it shows on the tape. The one concern with Lance is the lack of competition, but if he sits behind Cam for a year and learns the ropes, I think he could end up being the best pick out of this draft and a star for years to come. With the 16th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals will select Caleb Farley, cornerback out of Virginia Tech. Farley is another very intriguing prospect. He opted out of the 2020 season, but the dude is legit. Probably the fastest corner coming out of this draft. Farley has incredible straight line speed and is a natural ball hawk. He would be a great replacement for Patrick Peterson after his departure from the Cardinals. With the 17th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders will select Jalen Phillips, edge defender out of Miami. I feel as though the Raiders need to address defense with this pick. Phillips could be a great addition to a defense that could use the help. Phillips is a boomer bust type prospect that has the size and potential to excel at the next level. He was once the top prospect coming out of high school, but injuries hurt his stock. With the 18th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins will select Kwity Paye, edge defender out of Michigan. Paye was a fantastic player at Michigan. He plays with a high motor and has great speed for the position. Miami already has a pretty good defense, but adding Paye will make them that much better. With the 19th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Washington football team will select Christian Darrisaw, offensive tackle out of Virginia Tech. If Lance would have fallen to them, I'm sure they would take him, but since we did no trades in this mock draft, I have them taking Darrisaw with this pick, which isn't horrible. Darrisaw was an outstanding player at Virginia Tech the past few seasons. He's a devastating run blocker who can hold his own in the pass protection as well. Washington won't be disappointed if they go this route. With the 20th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears will select Kadarius Toney, wide receiver out of Florida. Now this pick is a bit of a toss-up for me, but since Taylor Gabriel has retired and the Bears supposedly have their QB1, I believe they'll take Toney. Tony has great speed and is a scary deep threat. Having him and Robinson could be a scary sight for opposing defenses. With the 21st pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts will select Rashad Bateman, wide receiver out of Minnesota. Now, I absolutely love this pick. Bateman is one of my favorite prospects coming out of the draft. Dude is a complete receiver, might be the steal of the draft. I think he fits perfect with the Colts, and he would be that receiving threat that the Colts need now that T.Y. is on his way out. Colts are a piece away from being legitimate contenders. I think Bateman would solve that. With the 22nd pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans will select Azeez Ojulari, edge defender out of Georgia. Ojulari would be a great addition to a team that's been lacking in the pass rush category. The Titans only finished with 19 sacks last year. That's horrible considering players have done that single-handedly in a season. In the offseason, the Titans did pick up Bud Dupree, and if they do get Ojulari, this team could skyrocket that sack total next season. With the 23rd pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets will select Samuel Cosmi, offensive tackle out of Texas. Since the Jets already went quarterback with the second overall pick, I think they'll go offensive line with this pick. Cosmi is listed at 6'7", 309 pounds. While not the tallest, Cosmi definitely has the size and length to excel at the next level. The thing that stands out the most when watching Cosmi is his ability to move around the field and his overall athleticism. I think he would be a great fit for the New York Jets. With the 24th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers will select Tevin Jenkins, offensive tackle from Oklahoma State. Standing at 6'6", 320 pounds, dude is a beast. He's played all 4 years at Oklahoma State, really showing improvement in his last 2. Tevin is a force at the tackle position. He's probably the most aggressive lineman in this draft and always plays with a high motor. I've heard multiple rumors saying the Steelers are going to pick Tevin. Pittsburgh probably had the worst rushing offense in the league last year. Jenkins should help that improve tremendously next season. With the 25th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars will select Trayvon Moehrig, safety from TCU. Since the Jaguars traded away Jalen Ramsey and basically everyone else from that stacked 2017 defense, Jaguars haven't been the same, and especially that defense. Moehrig would be a great piece to help them get that back to that caliber team that they were. Moehrig is the best safety coming out of this draft and could very well be a cornerstone for that defense for years to come. With the 26th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns will select Joseph Asai, edge defender from Texas. Asai was an impact player over the past 2 seasons. Opponents always had to account for him when he's on the field. Adding him in the mix with Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney could be a scary sight for any NFL offense. With the 27th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens will select Terrence Marshall Jr., wide receiver out of LSU. Marshall played alongside Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase in 2019 and still produced 13 scores. In 2020, Marshall was the top dog for the receivers, with Chase opting out and Jefferson lighting it up in the NFL. He has shown the ability to stretch the field with his speed and still make over-the-top contested catches. The Ravens have been in desperate need of a receiver to help complement Hollywood Brown. Marshall would be the perfect fit, being a more big-bodied receiver than Hollywood. With the 28th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints will select Elijah Moore, wide receiver from Ole Miss. Moore is a dynamic athlete with excellent agility and quickness, still a little raw as a route runner, but a threat to score whenever he has the ball in his hands. The Saints have been needing a wide receiver too to complement Michael Thomas. I think Moore is the perfect fit. With the 29th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers will select Rondale Moore, wide receiver out of Purdue. Moore is a playmaking receiver, return specialist, and reverse runner who is a threat to take it the distance anytime the ball is in his hands. The Packers have been hungry for a player like Moore. The Packers whiffed a bit last year, drafting Jordan Love, when right after Aaron Rodgers has the best season of his career and wins MVP. I don't think they'll regret that this season when they pick up Rondale Moore, a future star in the making. With the 30th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills will select Najee Harris, running back out of Alabama. Personally, I love this pick. Buffalo is a dynasty in the making, and I think Najee is a great pick for them. The Bills had poor running back play and lack of true three-down back. Najee is just what they're looking for. He's a tall and upright runner. Harris is a blend of power, determination, and versatility. With the 31st pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens will select Jalen Mayfield, offensive tackle out of Michigan. Since the Ravens traded away Orlando Brown for this pick, I think they would go offensive line with this pick. Mayfield isn't a horrible replacement by any means. Mayfield has huge upside, and the Ravens are known for developing young talent. And finally, with the 32nd pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will select Asante Samuel Jr., cornerback out of South Carolina. Being that Tampa just came off of a Super Bowl and signed mostly everybody back, this pick is a bit of a toss-up. If they take Samuel Jr., I see a lot of upside with this pick. Having him and Antoine Winfield Jr. anchor that defensive secondary for years to come would be a scary sight. And there it is. That's my 2021 NFL mock draft. Thanks to anybody who's watching, and I really appreciate all the support. If you want to see more videos like this, please leave feedback in the comments, and also please like and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see future content. Thank you guys, and see ya.